What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe it, y'all. Tweet right here from one Sikander. Man, if y'all not following Sikander555 on YouTube, man, if y'all enjoy people that stream Mortal Kombat 1, he does it on a very consistent basis, and in my opinion, I know people have their own personal opinions about him for reasons for their own sake, but me personally, I think he's funny as hell. From time to time, I check in his streams every now and then, and I think he's hilarious, to be perfectly honest with you. But feel how you want to feel about the guy, say what you want to say about the guy, but I think he's a funny content creator and a funny streamer. So be sure to give him a follow on YouTube, man, to follow on a subscription on YouTube, and to follow on Twitter, man. But he put out a post not too long ago that I think we as the Rage and Rebel Revolution and fans of Mortal Kombat, or the community of Mortal Kombat, I should say, need to speak on. The following tweet he put out reads: somebody should get Ed Boon to play Mortal Kombat 1 at EVO and play against Sindel Trimmer, Kenshi, or Scorpion Pharaoh. I'd love to see what the fuck he thinks when the match is over. Now, and he put up a picture right here of Harada, that is the head guy at for the Tekken franchise, and one of the competitive players known as Lily Pichu. Forgive me if I butchered that name. But I would absolutely agree with what Sikander said right here, because let's just be honest. The state that Mortal Kombat 1 is in is just not a good one. You can say, oh, it's better than what it once was. I mean, it's not hard to improve from shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's not hard to improve. It's not hard to improve from smelling like shit to smelling like piss. I would much rather smell like piss than not smell like shit, but either way, you still fucking stink. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the stage, in my opinion, that Mortal Kombat 1 is in. And I already know you dick suckers coming in here, oh, when you talking about MK1? Shut the fuck up. This needs to be said. This needs to be said. It's because of motherfuckers like you that ain't saying anything, the reason why we in the situation we in now. So shut the fuck up and let your bitch ass enjoy the ride I'm finna take you on, alright? So with that being said, y'all, I think this is the perfect, I think this is worded damn near perfectly. Ed Boon, in my opinion, has failed Mortal Kombat. And that's just me being completely honest. I don't give a damn about, oh, well, WB this, WB that. I get it, but at the same time, bro, where's your fucking spine? If Harada can take time out of his day to immerse himself into his community, what is stopping Ed Boon from doing that? Let me guess, Ed Boon. WB got your balls too and tell you everything. You got to ask WB permission when to breathe and take a shit too, right? You got to ask WB permission to eat food. You got to ask WB permission to fuck a bitch, right? You got to ask WB permission for every single thing you do, right? In my opinion, Harada is definitely, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's like Tekken 8 doesn't have its flaws too. Like, Harada hasn't made some crazy ass decisions himself that a lot of people don't agree with. But we are also talking about the fighting game of the year in Tekken 8 as well. As while we're talking about the bad things with Tekken, and involving Tekken 8 in particular, they did just win fighting game of the year too. You know, the same category Mortal Kombat 1 couldn't even get nominated in it. This is a game that can also make an EVO with no problem. Unlike one Mortal Kombat 1. You can say, oh, well, they never treated this right. They never treated. How are you the biggest fighting game in the world and not being treated right? No, the reason why Mortal Kombat isn't treated right is because of the way they've been handling the franchise for the past 10 years. That's what you motherfuckers won't say. That's what you motherfuckers won't say. Y'all will say and give every excuse to Mortal Kombat instead of telling the fucking truth. And the truth is, the game just can't compete. If it wasn't for the gore and the blood, they would not be fucking with Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 right now. And to be honest, they really not. They can sell as many motherfucking copies as they want to, but how many people are traveling to compete? How many, look at the, you can go on Twitch and look at how bad the numbers are. Oh, we don't never do good on Twitch. I wonder why that is. Maybe because the Twitch community, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, maybe it's because the Twitch community actually sees the bullshit that goes on with this game, and only maybe 1 or 2 people that's not a pro player can get views on the game. That's for a reason. That's not because somebody's just hating. That's just because the game is just not good enough to compete. Mortal Kombat 1 is not good enough from a viewer standpoint to compete with one Tekken 8 or Street Fighter 6, and that's just the reality of the situation. I'm not talking about the people that's built up their fan base from playing Mortal Kombat. I'm talking about just from a casual viewing standpoint. It's from a casual viewing standpoint. Mortal Kombat 1 cannot compete with Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, and that is for a reason, a couple of reasons. But to get back to the original point, Ed Boon, what's stopping you from doing this? What's stopping you from doing this? If you truly give a damn about your fan base, which we all know you don't, what's stopping you from doing this? And you know what this also tells me? Harada and them don't mind play testing their game. They don't get pussy hurt whenever someone has a criticism about their game. They don't go around blocking people just because they don't like what they said. They don't go around thinking, oh, you're just saying, you're just a hater, you're just a hater. No, they're actually men. They take the tampon out their ass crack and they actually attack the situation that is bothering the community. Because they actually give a fuck about their community. They actually want to put out a good product instead of just trying to fuck over their fan base and wonder why each and every time you get your ass on the internet, each and every time you step outside your house, somebody got some shit to talk to you. And it's very well deserved. I said it before and I said it again. Mortal Kombat 1 deserves every bit of criticism that it gets. Feel how you want to feel about it. I know your little vaginas get hurt and start bleeding whenever you hear some shit like that. But that's just the reality of the situation. Ed Boon, what's stopping you from doing this? You've become so detached from reality that you literally do think you're bigger than the community that helped put you on. And that's a problem. Whenever you're dealing with someone that thinks that they're bigger than the community that puts them on, it's only inevitable before you see the ultimate downfall. And that's the reason why Mortal Kombat 1 can't sell at the rate that Mortal Kombat 11 did, though Mortal Kombat 11 was its own shit show. And the pandemic helped help bloat those numbers. You can say what you want to. When you don't play test your game, when you think you're bigger than the community that helped put you on, it's only a matter of time before the community abandons you. Mortal Kombat has 30 years of history, and yet in the past 5, all I've done is watch y'all destroy it. Whether it be DEI, whether it be completely butchering a story, whether it be having the worst goddamn writer in Mortal Kombat history writing this shit. And I've said it before and I'll say this again. I truly do think that Mortal Kombat 1 was created by AI, because there's no way a human went in there, programmed this shit, and then it came out this bad and nobody's saying or doing a goddamn thing. It's like y'all don't give a fuck about the product that you're telling us to pay for. If you don't give a fuck about putting in the effort to make a great game, why should we continue to pay for it and put up with your bullshit? So to end the video, Ed Boon, you should probably start doing this. Oh, and another reason why you probably won't do this right here, play against certain cameo and fighter combinations, is because you know your game is trash. You know it's trash, but you still say, gimme, 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 gimme. You are not entitled to our money, dude. And I get it, we're not entitled to a good game, but guess what? That don't mean I have to pay money for you either. Like I say, I'm a content creator, so mine's gonna pay for itself very quickly. But at the same time, for the people that aren't content creators, for the people that just want to play a great game and have fun, Mortal Kombat 1 is and will never be that game. Say what you want to. Say what you want to. And for you people out there, oh, well, I got my people watch me. They watch you for you. They watch you for your personality. They're not watching for Mortal Kombat. They're not watching primarily for Mortal Kombat. They're primarily watching for the streamer playing the game. I will even go out on a limb and say this. Most people watch Mortal Kombat 1 streams not to see great gameplay. They just want to see motherfuckers get mad at it and see if they're going to break some shit. Tell me I'm lying. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section on why, if you think Ed Boon should pull a Harada and start playing against some of his community at Evos, if you can even make an Evo again, Mortal Kombat. As long as y'all may respect and logical, we can have a conversation, but that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and Rage King. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.